Da war ein großer Platz. Genau, diesen Aufzug bringt man mal da.
It was adventurous but good. So I felt safe in Israel. I think that's a much bigger relief for my relatives than it is for me.
Yes, the first siren was when we were still in the car, and then you get quite scared. And then you see the pictures. In the bunker, you usually have reception and can see the images where other impacts are. But I think the worst thing was the constant feeling of fear. And you always had to keep an eye on the bunker or a shelter, no matter where you were. So, somehow the fear always came with you.
Very exhausting and very tense. We usually had to go down to the shelter 3 times a night. But seeing what the people there are going through is actually the worst thing. Especially because we can leave, but they stay there. And I have to say, they're incredibly strong. Yes.
Well, we just sat in the bomb shelters at night. The mood is pretty relaxed. But that's the relaxed mood of people who don't want to realize that they're committing genocide in Gaza. It's not good. We spent every night in the bunker. There's an air raid alarm at 1 o'clock in the morning, at 3 o'clock in the morning, at 5 o'clock in the morning. You have to go into the bunker. Either you have one in your flat, or you have to run out. And of course you're scared, these rockets. Even if you're in the bunker, and the rocket hits the bunker, people die, and you're constantly looking at your phone to see if there's an alarm or not. We've made it out now. My family is still in Israel, and I won't be able to sleep here either because I'm worried about them. I think what I won't forget is this feeling that you somehow have sunshine during the day, and somehow the beautiful Israel in front of your nose, and you're drinking a coffee, and you know that somehow in the evening it's going to start, there's an alarm, and somehow you're really afraid for your life, which I don't think you know at all as a person living in Germany. And above all, I think what I'll remember most is how incredibly nice and helpful they are, the people you meet there. They also helped me a lot on my departure, and I don't think that would have worked so easily if the people weren't all so nice and helpful.
That this could be the end of us. You never know whether you'll be affected or not. Yes, that's all I can say. Adventurous, definitely. The border crossing was adventurous. Shortly before we took off, we had to go back to a shelter because a missile flew over us. And you could really hear the bomb impact, and then we all had to run back into the building.